It would give me my answer, and I'd know for a fact if I was right or wrong. That would be the moment I would say, I am right 100% or I am wrong 100%. It would be the moment of truth. Though I definitely want to have a nice witch title if I am right, though. I'll go fucking get me a nice goddamn dress. Oh, fuck you. I can be fairly confident it's not Japan. They wouldn't refer to outside them as those people. It wouldn't make sense. Those people. It's definitely a different nation that they're talking about. At least what I assumed is a different nation. They went over a, economic miracle, or at least recovered fast. It developed a lot, it's changed a lot. Major city, I limit it down to 4 countries. From those 4 countries, I can be fairly confident in my answer of Taiwan. It's true. That's right. Yeah, somewhere on the fucking face of the earth. You just gotta fucking start canceling out areas. You can cancel out major areas. You can be sure it's not North America, South America, any of the Americas, really. You can be sure it's not Europe, it's not Africa, it's not Russia, it's not, the Middle East, it's not India, it's not Australia. That limits it a lot. It's not Mongolia, it's not mainland China, it might be Hong Kong, but it's most likely not. So you can limit it down way quicker than if you just start limiting down countries. Those people, you can cross off Japan as well. That leaves a lot of less countries and cities. That it is. Finding the city was the toughest part. I will agree. It is solvable. Fuck no, that would take too fucking long. I narrowed it down. Yep. Had a river, or at least a river-like substance that went through it. I used that line of thinking a little too often during solving the epitaph. I will be honest with you. Man, Jesus. I am a little embarrassed that I used that a little liberally, and I probably shouldn't have. But I got the answer by saying it's too complicated, and so I'm just going to get rid of it. So, I'm more like Ava Triss than I would like to admit. Yeah, that meant nothing to me either. Oh, lines? Rail lines, you mean? Oh, yeah, that's obvious. Because it's a symbolism.
でも水の流れる川じゃないわ。川のようにも例えられるもの。懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。エヴァは故郷がどこか分かってたから鮎というヒントを切り捨てて考えたけど、故郷を知らない私たちにはヒントになりうるかもしれないわ。鮎の川に悩みすぎたわ。鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない。そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。
I think the hint is that it goes to the ocean. I think that's the hint.
まあ確かに
アユである必要はなかったかもね。
アユって何なんだ。川が言葉通りの川でない以上、アユだってもちろん泳ぐ魚を意味したりはしないはずだ。
I mean, it also says that it doesn't flow, it just runs through the area.
そうね。その上ローザに至ってはアユに大した意味はないとまで言い捨ててるわ。その一方でエヴァはアユである必要はないが立派なヒントだったとも言っている。つまりアユは何かを想起させる鍵だということ。その何かが他の単語であっても想起できるなら、エヴァの言うアユである必要はないがという言葉につながってくる。
Well, yeah, if it's you want a freshwater fish that goes to the ocean or whatever, you could like use salmon or whatever. From those thoughts, Ava formed some theory, went to the archive and looked through some books and verified that she was right. In short, Ava formed some theory about the true nature of the Sweetfish River running through a hometown. Then she opened a certain book to determine whether that theory was correct or not. In other words, this theory was something that could be verified through some kind of book, like an atlas. Also, after she figured out what the Sweetfish River was, she figured out the rest of the riddle very quickly. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought it was... Once I got my river, quote unquote, my Sweetfish River, it flew really quickly. I got my answer really fucking quickly. And then I just waited for quadrillion.
よい思考よ、非分よ。川を下ればやがて里ありと続く。エヴァはその時点ではそこから始まる産業の謎を解けてはいなかった。
This just clicks into place.
里って何？里ってどういう意味？この川を下ると里なんてあるの
？Right before my eyes, the piece that I hadn't been able to understand at all began to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really alright for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
つまり故郷を貫くアユの川が分かれば、自動的に川を下れば里あり云々が分かって、黄金鏡の鍵が手に入るってわけだ。
そういうことよ。エヴァもその書物を読んで確かめるまでは川を下った里のことはわからなかったみたいです。
I don't suppose you can tell me the title of that book.
くそ、その書物って何なんだ。
I mean, you could just go through the library and look at all of
こ
them.
れは全然6文字じゃないわ。これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。
Mine did. Get fucked.
また思考停止？ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかんで死んじゃえば。
1、2、3、4、5、6 6文字。見つけた。これが黄金鏡への鍵。
そしてエヴァは黄金鏡への鍵を見つけたわ。
ああ、そしてその鍵というのは6文字の何か。言葉か数字か文字列なんだ。
Yep.
そういうこと。鍵の正体が6つの文字だと分かれば第一の番の意味がだいぶ分かってくる。
第一の番に鍵の選び師6人。6文字。
In other words, it means this to sacrifice the 6 characters chosen by the key of the first Twilight. It has to be at least 6
こ
characters
の鍵
long.
がある特定の6人を指し示す。いいえ、ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。もしこれが文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば、例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
アナグラム？文字遊びのことかね。
Yes, Kyrie has been thinking that way ever since that moment.
第2の番に残されし者はとある。ということは、少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なの。
Yeah.
そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。
つまり第一の番に6文字以上の文字列から鍵である6文字を殺し、残った文字でどうにかしろという意味なんだ。
そういうこと。ただ当時の切り絵も言ってる。ならば何から6文字を殺せばいいのか、その殺す大元の文字列がわからない。
On the first Twilight, killed the 6 characters that are the key. On the first Twilight.
つまり第一の番という時点でもう何かの文字列が存在するということなのか。
Yep.
しかし第一の番じゃ4文字しかない。他の読み方か。じいさま風に英語で読むなら第一の番ってなんだ。ファーストナイトか。
That means fuck all to me right there.
ぐーっとバトラさんのその考え、なかなかです。
What?
鍵の選びし6人の生贄を6文字の文字列と読み解く。柔軟な発想だと思います。鍵が鍵の形状をしたものとは限りませんから。
アナグラムの可能性は私も考えてたの。
そういや、以前そんなことを言ってたな。しかしだとしたら何から6文字を抜くんだ？
そうね。6文字も抜く以上、それ以上の文字数だわ。第1の番を6文字以上にどう読み解けばいいのかしら。
お父様のセンスならやっぱり英語なのかしら。
行き詰まるようなら先に第2の番に進みヒントを探してみましょう。
That would be
残さ
helpful.
れし者は寄り添う2人を引き裂け。残されし者は6文字を抜いた後に残った文字だと考えてよいでしょう。
となると寄り添う2文字とはどういう意味になるんだろうね。
そうか。わかったぜ。つまりはこういうことだ。
For example, let's take the following list of 9 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then let's say the 6 characters offered up as sacrifices are 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That means 4 and 5 should be torn apart because they are close. In that case, we erase the aforementioned 6 characters and get 2, 4, 5. That actually is something that I did run into. So it has that.
2と4と5が残るな。それでどうなるってんだ？
4と5寄り添ってる。
そうか、わかったで。つまり寄り添いし2人っちゅうんは。
そうさ。2と4は間が空いているが、4と5は隣り合っている。寄り添いし2人だ。
グッド。お見事です、バトラさん。引き裂くという意味が4と5も潰せという意味なのか、4と5の間を開けと言っているのかは分かりかねますが、その着眼は良いと思います。
なら第3の番の残されし者は誉れ高き我が名を称えよってのは何だと思う？
You rearrange it.
文字遊びである可能性が高い以上、それもまた言葉遊びの可能性があります。
Okay, she's too smart for this. She just got here. Fuck off.
残された文字は誉れ高き我が名を称えよ。
She's breaking the fucking rules.
難しいね。どういう意味だろ
どなたかわかる方は？私は多分
Of course you
わか
do.
ってました。
You know fuck all. You know everything. Fuck me. You probably already have the solution. You're just fucking around.
何教えなさいよ。
これもアナグラムか。
またしてもグッド。バトラさんはなかなか発想が柔軟です。
う。アナグラムって文字遊びって意味だよね。ということは、
つまり残った文字を入れ替えると何かの単語ができるという意味じゃないかしら。
だな。とすると、ちょいと勇み足な仮説だが、俺は第一の番に間引く大元の文字数は11文字じゃないかと想定する。
またしてもお見事。私も同じ見解でした。
Fucking course you did. You probably even reached the conclusion in general.
どうしてよ。どうして11文字なんて言えるんや。
生贄を一人殺すというのは、文字を一文字潰すことを意味すると思われます。第2の番の引き下げをとりあえず2文字の間を開けという意味で解釈した場合なら11文字。この引き下げが2文字を潰せという意味なら13文字になると想定されます。なぜならその後の第4の番から第8の番にかけて5回殺せという記述が出るからです。そしてその次の第9の番で誰も生き残れないと書かれています。
魔女が蘇るって部分をとりあえず無視するなら、これは第一の番に6文字潰し、寄り添った文字を割いてさらに5文字潰したらぴったり文字がなくなるという意味ではないかと考えたんだ。
So that makes 6 plus 5 are 11 characters. So tearing apart the two who are close in the second twilight means to kill both of them. That makes 13. I think it's 11, to be honest. The way I solved it, it had to be 11. There's a chance that the word symbolizing the first twilight has 11 or 13 characters. Wait, it couldn't be that easy, could it? I mean, it's not like you guys easily found this. There's still a lot of fucking letters or words that have 13 or 11 characters. Fuck me. Open a dictionary and you'll find hundreds, if not thousands, no, actually no, thousands of words that are 11 or 13 characters long. There's tons of them. It's not easy.
実にお見事です。私とまさに同じ推理。バトラさんもどうやら私と同じ灰色の脳細胞に恵まれているようですね。
よせやい。適当だぜ、適当。 おいおい、なんだよこれ。駒の俺は随分と頭が切れるじゃねえか。おかげで俺の推理する出番がねえぜ。
ああ、ごめんなさい。バトラはこの時不在だったから私の方で勝手に駒を操らせてもらったわ。切れ者っぽくていいでしょ。
Oh my god. Fuck you. Stop making your pieces OP. That's not how you do it. You're not writing a balanced character. You're not allowed just to boost up every stat of the character. Come on, that's not fair. It's not fun either.
あんたはベルにプレイヤーをしてもらった方が賢そうに見えるわ。プレイヤーは降りて駒に専念した方がよくない？
I joined in on the game on October 5th after the first few murders. That means the piece called me was controlled by the player Burn. So I guess that means it's possible for Burn's reasoning to be announced through my mouth. The game I'm watching now is nothing more than a replay of the part that's already ended. However, that's probably good enough for now. Since this Burn has gone out of her way to solve the epitaph for me, I'll watch closely for now, and I'll try to find out what it means. Lambda Delta let it slip herself just a second ago.
そりゃそうでしょう。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
Exactly.
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
Fuck you. Shut up. Everyone knows it's hard. It wasn't written to be easy. This theory about grandfather creating the epitaph in order to choose a successor isn't bad at all. Erica and Burns' logic is extremely reasonable. But that's only if we assume grandfather was the one to create it. It's written in the way that he would write it. That's also actually what I did look at. I did look at it to make sure that he did write it. Because the way it talks isn't how Beato would talk. Because it says the Golden Witch will rise, or at least be resurrected. If she's talking about herself, she would just say, I would rise, or resurrect. But it's praise my noble name, so it's Kenzo. While not referring to Beatrice as I. He was probably alive at the time the epitaph was displayed, but of course grandfather is already dead by 1986. And in the games up until now, Beatrice threatened us repeatedly with letters saying that the only way to survive was to solve the epitaph, and trying to force us to solve the riddle. In other words, it was Beatrice's invitation, her intention, her hope that we would try solving the riddle of the epitaph. The epitaph is so confusing that in most cases, the relatives never seriously tried solving it until the threatening letters started to arrive. That's why Beatrice fired the starting pistol, which made us take a go at it. Why does Beatrice succeed in grandfather's life after his death? Like the theory proposed in the first game, is Beatrice really grandfather's confidant, who's following his orders even after his death and trying to select the successor with the riddle of the epitaph in grandfather's stead? If she did that, it would mean that Beatrice really was Kenzo's trusted underling. The family alchemist she called herself in that letter. After grandfather's death, Beatrice managed the 10 tons of gold and took the title of alchemist. She was entrusted with the epitaph's riddle, and without ever embezzling the gold, she waited for a human fitting to be the successor to appear and solve it. And if that human didn't appear within a set time limit, would the game be over? Certainly, Ava, who solved the riddle in the third game, became the only survivor and automatically the final head of the Shuramiya family, inheriting everything. Up until now, no one has ever survived past October 5th except Ava and the one who solved the epitaph. That was the only case where Beatrice let anyone survive. Is Beatrice's loyalty to grandfather the thing that drove her? Was she so loyal that she faithfully carried out some terrible order to kill everyone if the epitaph wasn't solved? I must not stop thinking. Don't stop thinking. Don't just think of the riddle itself, think about why it's significant. Why is Beatrice telling us to solve the epitaph? Why did she create such a confusing epitaph for us? If Beatrice makes us try and solve this epitaph and have no real chance of solving, and by some lucky chance a miracle occurs and someone is able to solve it, what significance would that have to her? I don't know, but the miracle would be worth it to Beato. I have no fucking clue.
いずれにせよ 第一の番がわからねえ限り、これ以上はお手上げだな。
We tried to look at it from several different angles, but in the end we got stuck there and made no further advances. Oh, is that fucking Maria yawning? Maria let out an extra large yawn. Oh. This caused several other people to yawn. We had been using our heads so much that everyone had gotten a little sleepy. Jessica, who had been silent and looked displeased the whole time, quickly stood up. Good night, Jessica. Don't be too upset.
そうだね。僕も上がるよ。そうだ。みんなで上でトランプでもしようか。
When George proposed this, Maria completely forgot about the big yawn of hers and started jumping around, insisting she wanted to play cards. Judging by the clock, it was already 10 at night. It was already about that time you normally take a bath and get ready for sleep. Fucking 10. Get the fuck out of here. I wish I could go to sleep by 10. Even the adults seemed pretty weary from traveling. We decided to continue this later and went our separate ways.
エリカちゃんも一緒にどう？
No, she's too busy solving the epitaph and getting a bunch of
ト
gold.
ランプ。
お気持ちだけで結構です。客人の分もわきまえず、ちょっとしきりすぎました。今夜はおとなしく休もうと思います。自分が遭難者であることをすっかり忘れていましたから。
まったくだぜ。とても溺れてたとは思えない元気さだ。
若さね。でも楽しかったわ。あなたのおかげで推理が一層進んだ気がする。もし私が黄金を見つけたら100万円くらい分けてあげるわ。
Only a fucking million, you cheap ass bitch? The fuck? You're getting fucking billions. Get the fuck out of here. You cunt. I'm keeping the money for myself.
せめて気前よく1億ぐらいドーンとは言えんのか。
Only 100? Again, you wouldn't have been anywhere near this close if I hadn't been here. Get the fuck out of here. Pony the shit up. At least $1 billion. The fuck out of here.
結構です。私に興味があるのは謎解きだけですので。
Fuck that. I want to be a witch and have a bunch of money. Mainly, I'm in it for the title. Let's be real here. The gold's nice. It really is. I want the title. I want the recognition. That's me. That's what I'd want. I don't need the gold. I don't need it necessarily. I like the gold. I'd love to have it. Don't get me wrong. That's for sure. But really, what I'd be in it, what I wanted to solve it for is myself. I wanted to solve it for the title. I wanted to solve it for just the idea of solving it, I guess. Because, you know, it was impossible to solve and all that good stuff. Or at least extremely hard to solve, you know, all that good jazz. So I wanted it for the title.
それではこれで失礼します。
You can have the gold. I'd like a little bit of it. I'll be real. $1 billion would be nice. Maybe 10. Fuck it. I'll take all of it. Why not? But I'd definitely give out a lot more because as long as I have the title, fuck it, right? I'm fucking endless wedge.
おやすみなさい。
Means more to me.
おやすみ。
Because having a nice title like that is something that I can hang my hat on. That I don't wear.
バトラ君は上に行かないの？
Hell no.
俺はちょっと面白くなっちまったんで、もう少しここで考えをまとめてみます。第一の番を示す文字列さえ分かれば、きっと一気に道は開けると思うんすけどね。
Everyone went up to the second floor one by one. Only Rosa remained behind, cleaning up the coffee cups everyone had been drinking out of. Kyrie and some others had offered to help, but since Rosa had refused this, she was washing them all alone. Bet let her go fucking help her. Since I'd just been treated to such delicious coffee, I decided to help too. Good man, good man. Still, that's what I would fucking do. I wasn't just doing it because I felt obligated. I wanted to keep discussing the epitaph with someone, as she just desperately doesn't want to talk about it.
第一の番、第一の。ローザおばさんはなんか思いつく文字列とか言葉あるっすか？
さあ、私には全然。でも第一の番じゃなくて第10の番はちょっと気になったかしら。
第10の
Why that?
何ですか？
黄金鏡って単語何度も出てくるでしょ。
出てきますね。
なぜか第10の番だけ旅は終わり黄金の今日 いえ、黄金の里へ至るだろうって書かれているの。どうしてここだけ黄金の里と書かれているのか気になってね。
本当だ。
Hmm.
確かに他はみんな黄金鏡って書かれてるのに。
Even though the Golden Land is itself is referred to several times, only the 10th Twilight talks about a capital. Is this the capital of the Golden Land or the Golden Land itself?
しかしバトラ君とあのエリカちゃんって子はすごいわね。
Yeah, I get that all the time.
発想が本当に柔らかい。私なんかもうおばさんだから頭が全然回転しないのよ。
You're in your 30s. Calm down. You're not that old.
今日の鍵の選び師6人は6文字を間引けという意味だという推理は見事だったわ。
I mean, let's be real here. You're in your fucking 30s. Calm down. 40s at most, and that's putting it at a very large gap there. That's adding a lot of years, and just in case she's easily just in her late 20s, early 30s, maybe mid 30s. Again, even if I grant her the oldest that I would be early 40s, it's still not that old. You're not that old. Calm down now.
そう聞かされちゃったらもうそうにしか思えないけれど。
But she's at least 10 years younger than Ava. At least what I gathered. I don't know if they've said how many years she's apart, but when she was a child, Ava and Cross were already like adults. So I think it's safe to assume that, she's 10 years younger than them. So Ava and them are probably in their 40s, 50s. So Ava, Rosa's at least, or at most, in her 40s.
それまでは全然そうだと思わなかったものね。自分の頭の硬さが嫌になるわ。
I get that as well. I'm pretty thick-headed. Let's be real here.
そんなことないっすよ。ローズおばさんだって頭十分柔らかいっすよ。その黄金の里って発見は何かの鍵になるかもしれないじゃないっすか。
Probably yes.
とんでもない。カチカチよ。私なんてついこの間までは第一の番というのは黄金鏡までの道中の10分の1の場所だとか思ってたんだから。
Okay, that's I doubt that, but you know.
なんすかそれ。面白そうだから聞かせてくれませんか。
だって第一の番の前の行に黄金鏡へ旅立つべしって書いてあるでしょ。そして10日をかけて旅をするわけだから、これはその旅の途中のお話なんだろうと思ったの。
Hmm.
旅。確かに。
それで旅を始めて最初の一晩目のキャンプで6人を生贄に捧げて、ならその場所ってどこだろう。スタート地点から何キロ目なんてね。内緒よ。おばさんバカだから黄金の里のことずっと黄金の京って読んじゃってて。
It's clearly not Kyoto because it's not in Japan. When you say Kyo, it sounds like Kyoto. There might be some kind of secret hidden at the end of the first tenth of the road from Kinzo's hometown in Kyoto. I need to check something actually real fucking quick. Yeah, don't mind me. I need to check something actually. Does this actually... I want to see something. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. That's, just looking at that.
ほら、京って言うと京都みたいでしょ。だからお父様の故郷から京都までの旅路の最初の10分の1の地点に
I'm right.
何か秘密が隠されてるんじゃないかって思って。
I know for a fact I'm right. I know for a fact I'm right. I got the epitaph right. It's a capital. I'm right. Capital city. I was counting stations. I started where I was and counted 10 away towards the capital, like my answer, and then 1, 2, 3. I get to Taipei Metro Center on the 10th. Interesting. Just saying. Coincidence? Could be. Maybe not. Oh, good. Squiggles. Kyoto and Tokyo, the ancient and modern capitals of Tokyo, are well known throughout the world. That is true. The that part of those names means capital. The Kyo part, because that's what they've been calling it. But when Kyo is all by itself, it can also mean Kyoto specifically. Sure. That still means nothing to me. The 10-day trip might be between Kinza's hometown and Kyoto.
いや、めちゃくちゃ斬新っすよ。その発想。
If I count 10 stations away, it actually gets me there, so thank you, Rosa.
10日をかけての旅の
And it worked. And you
最
said
初
it
の
was a
一番目
capital.
の場所。
And capital of Taiwan is Taipei. Thank you. I know I'm right now. I know I'm right. The odds of me being wrong went down dramatically. To the point where I'm actually not worried. I think I got it right. I think I can, with certainty, say I am right. Now I want some witch's title. Best one wins. I want a good one.
その地名が鍵か。
それを知るにはスタート地点とゴール地点がわからないとね。
And I do. I have two starting and end points and they
ス
work.
タート地点は分かってるの。お父様が懐かしむ故郷は分かって
I
る。
don't suppose you'll tell me. I'll do anything for you get to tell me.
お父様は少年時代をとても遠方で過ごされたのよ。
Yes. Yes.
でも問題はゴールの黄金鏡ね。一体どこのことなのかしら。それが分からなきゃ私の説もさっぱり。長いことここで行き詰まってたんだけど、今日のバトラ君たちの推理を聞いてて、やっぱり私の恥ずかしい勘違いだったんだわって思い知ったわ。
Rosa, the fact you have guaranteed my success. Thank you. Thank you. Give her a
Yeah.
nice hug.
それはそれできっと面白い発想だと思います。
Very interesting. It's very helpful for me. It's interesting. Very interesting.
スタートとゴール。10日間の旅。その最初の一番目の到達点。
案外バトラ君ならポロッと解けちゃったりしてね。もしおばさんのヒントで解けたなら1割の半分でもいいから分けっこしてね。
Yeah, sure. Why not?
約束よ。
Sure. Despite being my aunt, she gave me a wink which would have made a man's heart jump. God damn. I'm glad I'm not related to her. Get fucked, Battler. Because I'd share a little bit more than 5%. As I helped her wash the coffee cups, I kept pondering the witch's epitaph silently. Give me my fucking gold. Yes. Yes. I can be certain I am right now. Thank you, game. Thank you. I appreciate it. I say certain, it's still a 99.99% sure. There's still a very slim possibility I'm wrong, but the fact that it's far away and that they mentioned it's a capital makes me believe I am right. And I'm going to stick with that belief that I am right. Thank you guys so much. I love it. Thank you, Rosa. I love you.